got him.
Come on.
I got him.
Oh. Woo! That thing was unbelievable. Well, welcome back. Jay Siemens here. We are in northeastern Ontario on the shores of Lake Nipissing, and we are at Saint-Cher-Fléché Lodge. This place looks spectacular. Never been here before. I've ever only been in Nipissing once, and we caught some pretty big fish. It was probably like almost 8-9 years ago. I was here with Aaron Weeb and Clayton Schick. One of a few trips that never made it to YouTube. We caught some giant muskies, so I am happy to be back. We have a special guest showing up yet, but first we're gonna go check out the lodge, meet the owners, and get checked in.
Can't lose here. It's a win-win for everyone, just like Jimmy and myself. My stomach will definitely gain, so it's also a big win. I'm very excited to be here in Ontario.
Well, you guys met our guest for the trip, Mr. Taro. It'll be good. We're both going in with like not much intel. I have a couple buddies that told me some general areas and stuff to check out, but you know, we're trying to figure this out from scratch. I thought who'd be better than Mr. Taro? He fishes all over this neck of the woods. He's just a fishy dude. So we're gonna break it apart these next couple days. We're fishing for everything here in northeastern Ontario on Nipissing. Nipissing has big muskies, big largies, big smallies, big crappies in here, perch, everything. I find like sometimes if you're like, this is specifically a bass trip, or this is specifically a muskie trip, you end up stumbling on something else that you're like, oh, I should have brought the gear for that. We brought the gear for pretty much everything. So anyways, we're gonna go check out our cabin, get settled in.
I'm excited. Mostly, I'm excited to see Mr. Incredible, and I always forget how tall he is. People at home, this guy is tall. He can dunk. Jimmy can dunk.
Well, the pictures do not do this place justice. I did a little research online before I came, but this lodge is stunning. And we're in the western part of Lake Nipissing. Lake Nipissing is an absolute giant. And something I've heard is, you know, it's big water, it can get rough. Yeah, I believe that's all true. I remember that from last time I was here. But where we're at, it's so sheltered that no matter what the weather is, we can still go out fishing. Obviously, yeah, if it's nice, we can go to the big water. But we're waiting for Taro to get loaded up. Yeah, he made the drive out this morning from Toronto. Only a 3.5 hour drive, like not far from a massive city, and you're in the woods, in the wilderness. It'll be a fun couple days, and I'm sure, as always, I'm gonna learn a lot from Taro and be entertained. No lack of that. We're bringing both nets, just in case. Taro, I don't know where Taro is. That guy just disappears, but we're gonna go. That's all I got. Should we go fishing, Taro?
We gotta go fishing, bro. Positive thinking. That's what I'm posting right now. Read that. Positive thinking. I was started off negative, but Jimmy says we're gonna get him for sure. We're in a good place with good friends.
This is Taro Murata, as you saw. Taro, Tarl, Charles, Chuck, whatever you want to call him. His real name's actually Charles. Anyways, we're gonna start looking for some walleyes. This lake is just like ridiculous. Just to give you a scope on how big it is. From where we're at, if we want to go to the far end, yeah, 45 miles, we'll probably stay close. Start with walleyes, and then I think prime period, sunrise, sunset on muskies, and then Taro's gonna see some good bass stuff. He's gonna get all excited and make me bass fish it.
I hope so. But this is a massive lake. It's got so many options.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that noise? What was that noise?
What is that? Ooh, he talks to you.
Untie the boat, Taro.
Is that what you're thinking right there, Jimmy?
I think we should live scope that.
Yeah.
You like that?
I like it.
There's fish under us right here. Well, we were out here fishing some of the more sheltered arms of the lake. I can't believe how much there is. We're gonna break down some water. We're gonna show you kind of what we're doing on a new body of water. 25 to 30 feet, we're gonna try to find some walleyes. There's some fish coming up. Look at those shoes. This guy has style.
I'm right on it. Let's go, eat it.
You gonna catch him? First fish of our adventure?
I wanna see what they are. It's kind of exciting. It's exciting.
So right now we're just looking for obvious, like we're not trying to spend too long. I think a big mistake is people they are like, oh, it's fishing, we need to sit around for a while. But with how good electronics are, it's like, if I'm not seeing them, I'm gonna keep moving. Unless you're fishing weeds or something where they can hide. Maybe muskies can hide a little bit better, but like we're gonna see these fish if they're here. Oh, there's fish in there. Those are nice ones. Are you gonna catch our first fish of the trip? This one's swimming over to me too. What do you think they are, walleyes?
I have no idea. He's It's right on me, dude. Come on, dude. What?
I got him.
You got him.
It's not tiny. This might be a nice walleye.
Yeah, right. There's no walleye.
Oh, that's dinner.
Oh, good. That's amazing.
We got it.
We got it.
Taro wanted walleye for dinner.
Oh, this is so good.
We didn't know what they were.
We did not want. Right away, Jim.
There we go.
This is
Dragging
so
that
good.
net on the bottom.
You're positive. How's negative?
First fish on Nipissing. We just measured this guy. He is not in the slot to keep, but first walleye. And there was a bunch down there.
A lot of hope with live scope.
And artificial. A lot of hope with live scope. Taro, you could probably turn a bunch of his quotes into t-shirts. There's fish down here. You should get some, we got some bait. We're on bottom. Just gonna lift it up a couple inches. Oh, that fish is racing. I can't see my jig, but. Oh!
I can't see my jig. Is this better?
Yeah, that's decent.
Net, do I need a net?
No, I'll sling him.
That one's going in.
That might be dinner. That might be in that slot. Look at this.
Dinner.
Brand new lake. I can't say that. I have been here musky fishing. It's the first time walleye fishing on a lake. And just a couple minutes of searching. Sweet, chunky little guy.
You said it, eh?
If you're
You're
eating
confident.
walleyes, that's probably perfect. So there's a slot, 40 to 45 centimeters. You can keep 2 on your sport license and 1 on your conservation.
That's amazing, bro.
So basically what we did with this spot is just, I looked at Navionics. You can get Navionics on your phone. You don't need a big graph. And we just looked for some deeper water. The guy we talked to said 20 to 25 feet. This is a little shallower. This is 18 feet of water where we're catching them, but just on a little hump. Oh, look at all the other ones. There's a lot of fish down there.
Got him. Fish.
You got one? Nice.
Yep. Drop shot.
They like drop shot and minnows, drop shot and leeches.
Oh boy, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know.
Jimmy, my guide, comes through. Oh, these are like the perfect size, bro. Jimmy's on.
This is good.
This is good. This is my, you know what? Honestly, I've been to Lake Nipissing and I've looked for walleye forever and I've never caught a walleye. This is my first Lake Nipissing walleye. Oh, okay. They know how to catch walleye. Jimmy. Mine's bigger.
That's great. We're good?
Yeah.
All right, let's measure yours. This one's a little too small.
Catch and cook, Jim. Got him.
Nice.
I'm okay with that. We already got one to eat. Genius.
Dude, instant.
Instant?
Instant.
The drop shot minnow?
Yeah, drop shot minnow.
It's me in the drop shot.
Oh, smallie.
Smallie.
There we go.
Oh, another species.
Number 2.
I got one. Smallie.
Another one?
No. Oceans of time. And they're hitting it. It's just like so dead calm out here. Woo! Catching fish with Jim. It's epic when you come out here. Where do we begin? And the third spot in, like legit, we're catching fish, man.
Drop shot is just such a good walleye rig for like all level of anglers. If you got a beginner in the boat and they have a tough time feeling bottom, knowing where to keep their jig, give them a drop shot. Basically with the drop shot, you got a weight on the bottom. You get ones that tie on. These have a little clip that slide in. And then I got like 18 inches of line, a little octopus hook, size 4, size 6, something like that. And then can drop shot soft plastics, minnows, tubes, whatever really. And you want a pretty soft rod for something like that. Got him. Nice. Ooh.
Oh!
A lot of fish.
Got him. I got him. But there's just so many species here. It's kind of good to like throw something that they'll all bite, you know, and trip over something massive. Big pike, big walleye, wild bass fishing, or muskie. Who knows?
There's quite a few fish here actually.
Oh, he's coming to me.
Maybe he's coming to me.
Oh, he's coming to you.
Oh, that's got some weight.
Yeah?
Oh, ooh, yeah, I don't know, it's heavy. It's gotta be a big bass or something. Oh, this is big.
Jimmy's got some.
Get the net,
Get the.
get the net.
This is a netter?
Yeah,
Which
this is
one?
big.
We got 2.
Which either one will work. Either it's a real good walleye or a real good bass. No, this was on the net, on the indestructible bug.
Indestructible bug.
Oh, this is big. Taro, I know sometimes you're scatterbrained. I need you to put all of your focus into this net job. Huge smallmouth.
Big
Huge smallmouth.
Giant.
Right here,
small.
right here.
Where is he? Where is he?
Oh no! Oh man, I didn't know there was drum in here.
You got the old full silver.
I thought that was the biggest smallmouth of my life when I saw it.
Jimmy just got a drum. Can we eat that?
My buddy Josh loves to eat drum.
Hook bender. I focused so hard on the net job.
Okay, well,
Cool.
another one on the list that we didn't plan for on this trip. All right.
Good job, Jim.
If that was a smallmouth,
It looked like one.
6-pounder, that was very confusing when we netted it. Oh, it just fought so hard. I'm not gonna complain with a fish that fights like that. It's just funny when you're expecting something else, and that's what, especially when I didn't even know that fish exists in the lake, right? Then you're just so confused. If you haven't gathered by now, Taro calls me Jimmy. I'm not sure why, but
It's a long story. Oh, I'm jealous.
nice. That's all right.
Walleye.
That's a walleye. Oh!
Rocco, another species.
There you go.
It's very chunky. Oh, Jimmy did it. That was nice. That was sick. Gorgeous, mate. Oh, I love that. Do you love walleye?
Well, I think we're calling that first night on Nipissing a success. I'm gonna go cook some fish for Taro. He's getting the full treatment. Normally he's the guide. Today, I'm taking care of him.
Unbelievable.
First, would you hire me again?
If I was on my deathbed and you're the last guide on earth, I would definitely hire him. It's either that this lake is so good and Jimmy's not that good, or Jimmy's good and the lake is good. Hey, I didn't say anything negative about you.
Well, good morning from Northeast Ontario. We are blessed with some beautiful weather again. Like I said at the start, I wanted to sample a little bit of everything on this trip, and we got species I didn't even know existed in Nipissing. So Taro is a bass guy. He does everything, but I think like bass is one of his specialties. So we're gonna do some largie fishing, some smallie fishing, and my personal favorite, we're gonna do a little bit of muskies. This resort is beautiful, and being able to keep the boat in the water is a major plus. We've got electricity down on the dock, so we got things charging up, and we'll see what shenanigans Taro's up to. There's just weeds everywhere.
It's a problem. It's good, but you need to spend time. You need to grid that for days and you'll find where the weeds are maybe. I don't know. When there's so much weed like that, it's like, where do you begin? This is our first time ever fishing this area, but man, it could take oceans of time to find where those big ones are.
Oceans of time, I like that, yeah.
Yeah, we're just going for like the standout, weird, obvious. Trying to hit some of that. Hopefully you pluck a few like that and get a few clues to go through the next door, and each door gets better and better, Jim, yeah? Just say yes.
Yes, Taro, yes.
There's two giant spawning bays here, and this kind of the gap in between two of them. On paper, what a great idea.
I just kind of look at where's the biggest spawning area,
Yeah.
and then where do I think they're gonna move out from that, you know? You sleep pretty good last night? Oh,
Muskie.
muskie.
Mark it. Nice, what, a 40-incher?
That was a nice fish. He was nose right behind it. I should have sped up.
Or maybe I shouldn't bug him.
Yeah, maybe we'll just leave him. I don't know.
Cool.
That's a good sign.
Random Joe and Random Joe go to Big Lake and go fishing. I like it.
This is just endless water. This one bay you could fish all day. What do you
Fish
got?
on.
Is it
Just on
decent?
that break. No, it's okay, but it's a fish.
Oh,
Woo! That thing was unbelievable. That's the highest jump I've seen all year.
that's pretty good.
Really? Was that not the highest,
That
the
was
cleanest jump?
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Nice.
We are on the board. 10 out of 10 for acrobatic performance on that. No judges needed to be bribed, nothing. 10 out of 10. Kind of good thing if you're fishing for bass and you're on a new lake and you know there's smallies and largies obviously, but you don't really know the lake, kind of downsizing your jig to something that's smallie or a largie or anything will kind of bite, you know what I mean? It's a smaller hook.
People sometimes don't think about flipping jigs or smallies. I feel like it gets overlooked, but when you're fishing the junk.
And you kind of downsize it a little bit. It's a medium heavy, you know? 40-pound line rather than 65.
Taro's mind just never stops. That's what makes him a good fisherman. He's just always thinking, always thinking, how can I have done that better? What can I try next? What are the fish doing? It's a bit overwhelming when you're in the boat with him, but that's what makes him good.
I know, it's a double-edged sword, you know?
You throw the chatterwagon lots?
I do, I throw everything. Oh, there's one, big one.
Ooh, I got a drop shot. Do you think we can see him still?
Yeah. Where's the wacky? My marker's right there.
Okay, I'm gonna buzz around. We'll see if we can get on him.
Got him.
Come on.
I got him. I just left it jigged there. I got him.
Amazing.
I'll get the net.
That's a nice one.
It's a nice one.
Come on, buddy.
I don't want to bend the hook.
Yeah, you're good. You have so much line out right now. Oh, that's a big smallie.
I don't want to bend the hook, bro.
Dude.
Beautiful fish. On a jig.
Taro knows what's going on. I just let him do his thing. Good job on the throwback, buddy. Look, that fish was not coming off.
That's the definition of twig.
That's good.
That's good.
We're figuring something out.
Good job. Let's
so
go.
Good. The fact you saw it and I'm like ready to get the finesse, and when you cast that in the first time, it didn't seem like he cared.
I threw it roughly where he was.
And just hopped it on the ground.
And I kind of cast it there, maybe he won't bite me, but I also wanted a marker for you.
What Taro's saying is casting it as a marker, like, you know, those conventional orange marker buoys, it's like, it happens so fast that Taro just cast near that fish, so we had a point of reference. So Taro said twig. This is one of his catchphrases that he got from his son's hockey. It means take what is given. And that's in life, you take what's given. And today, we're taking some big bass.
That moment, you got to take it. You know?
Yeah, it might not have been the ideal bait, but he casted back there and caught him.
I've left the bait really still. If he knows you're there and you cast back and leave it in the vicinity, don't move it. Just leave it there. Don't give him any negative feelings in his heart.
All right, well, we got a big bass. We're not done bass fishing. I still want to do some largie fishing, but we're gonna go back on that muskie we saw and try a couple other good muskie spots in the area. Come on, pike.
Is that our first pike?
Our first pike of the trip. Good.
Oh, there's a largemouth. Got him. Yeah, dude.
Hey! Welcome to the Taro Show.
There he is, Jim.
Oh, that was a decent fish.
Got him. Oh, you're kidding me.
Got him.
Nice one, Jim. Got him? Walleye, nice walleye.
It always pays to watch electronics even when you're muskie fishing, because we're just driving from spot to spot. Seems like there's wallies like this everywhere in the lake.
Oh, they're biting, eh? Yeah, dude. Oh no, it's a walleye. Nice walleye. Oh, nice walleye, dude.
Taro just kept casting.
Casting.
That's our biggest walleye of the trip.
They seem to be everywhere, man.
The yellow Ned does it.
We get them shallow, we get them deep, we get them everywhere. This lake's got walleye. Like, you know what I mean? Proportional.
Well, we tried. We gave it a good effort on the muskie front. Our closest muskie encounter was bass fishing, which often happens, but we're probably gonna go back to that muskie. We got one more day tomorrow. Caught some nice walleyes today. Caught a real nice smallmouth, crossed largemouth off the list. It's been good. If we didn't catch another fish, we had some good times. Still wanna get that muskie. And maybe dabble for a little largie. Okay, this one we don't need.
We need that. No way, man. This is so key, bro.
You need a flipping jig and a frog. Don't need the spinnerbait. That one can go away.
Okay. I agree.
And you don't need 2 flipping jigs.
I need 2 flipping. 1 finesse, 1 power. No, I need it.
Pick one.
That one. No, I'm not picking one.
Okay, this one's going away. You don't need 2 flipping.
I need 2 flipping. I need finesse and I need power. I need those.
Look how close those are to the same.
And this is like mini. Look, this is what we got the big smallmouth on.
Okay, so just this one. Then put this one away. If you didn't notice what's going on, we're gonna start the day with largies. We caught a couple largies, but Taro's a largie guy. So we're gonna start with largies and then we're gonna grind it out for muskies once again. I know muskies is always tough, but gotta try. We're on Nipissing, land of the giants. It's our final day in Northeast Ontario. It's been a good time. Thank you, Saint-Chef Fléché, for the hospitality.
Don't think I didn't get you back for that rod reduction. So I'm sneaking more baits. I don't care what he says. These are key. He doesn't know. They're urban chemical guys. Oh, my eyes. I love it.
It's a beautiful spot. They got a swimming area, a sauna. I could stay here a lot longer.
My wife would actually like it.
This would be a good lodge to bring your significant other.
I tricked my wife so many times, like, oh yeah, the lodge is just beautiful. I always trick her. But this one, if I brought her here, she'd be happy.
She'd like it, yeah.
We've done a few areas where it goes on and on for like that, for miles, and we've only got a few bites in little sections of it. So we're gonna try some smaller sections so it doesn't take too much time hitting these looking for a largemouth.
I got the frog for the heavy cover. I got the flippin' for when we're pitching specific targets.
How is this in here? This is a go-to, bro. You need a heavier jig. Remember you used to try to put this away? We got the Christmas tree. This is the Christmas tree. This is good stuff right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna get blasted in here. Get ready on that frog, my friend. That was like good weed, right?
Yeah.
We haven't seen too much of that.
There's some nice rock here.
This is good. Come on, baby, right here. Look at this, right in this hole. We're gonna get it.
Dunk.
Oh, I had a pinch. No joke. Got him.
Come on.
Yep.
Oh, that's a nice one. You want the net?
Yeah.
There you go.
I just called it. I just said that.
I doubted you. I doubted you. That was so clutch.
That was clutch.
You were calling it.
I'm calling it.
Boom.
I think we go musky, bud.
That's the one. That's a good Nipissing.
You wanted one nice largie?
We wanted to sample it.
Yeah, we wanted the sample. We got a sample, man.
Oh man.
Bass water for breakfast.
You were like little pinch, and then wham! Just jacked him so hard.
You wanted to put that rod away. That wasn't the locker, no?
No, it wasn't the rod
It's
locker.
lucky that I'm stubborn and have a strong backbone.
Okay, so just this one, then put this one away.
I think this fish is partly because of our conversation this morning, because we talked about our mistakes yesterday, those little spots.
Well, and we saw these spots, right? It's just always keeping your eyes open, making a game plan or a plan B in the back of your head, right? Looking on the map, we looked at those big creeks, they looked good, and then this one was just, like we said, more digestible.
I think the most important concept is knowing how to fish a slack line. Yeah, like a lot of times you'll just pitch that jig out, guys will pitch the jig out, some of my clients, and they're like this, and they're working the bait like this, their rod tipped down, and then the bite comes and it's so tight, and they just pull the bait out of their mouth.
You see guys reel down to it, right?
You see my line, it's kind of like a arc, and I always have a sag there, to slack to barely slack. It's just like a drop shot. Pull into that slack, let it rest. Jig on the bottom, drag it, let it rest. It's just an important concept for consistent success.
All right, well, as you can see, I put on the rain gear. It is pretty windy, but Taro got a good largie, saw some new water. It's tough to know how good the bass fishing is after sampling such a little bit, but there's some good smallies and some good largies as we found out. But the last one across off the list is a muskie. So today is our last day. I got a couple buddies from the North Bay area, Andrew Rideout and Zach Buwalda. They're good anglers. Anyways, they hooked me up with a couple spots. So very thankful for that. Still, it's muskie fishing. Just because you have a spot doesn't mean you're gonna catch a muskie, but gave us some starting spots. So anyways, go for a bit of a boat ride, burn some gas, and see if Taro can tangle the muskie.
Putting the rods away, because it could get messy in here, and I hope it does. Oh, just had a bite.
Come on.
100%.
Got him. Nice. Taro, you're the man.
Is it a muskie? It's a muskie, I think. Don't be a pike. It's a pike. Oh, no. Oh. But okay.
We'll take it. That was the ending to the trip right there. And that's still an all right ending if we don't get a muskie. All right, well, that might be the ender right there.
That might be. Oh,
we still got time, but maybe. Oh. I got the blood pumping. Wow, did that get the blood pumping.
I know.
All right.
Bye, fish.
Taro got the biggest largemouth, the biggest smallmouth, the biggest pike, probably the biggest walleye.
I don't know.
Maybe I got the biggest walleye. I got the drum and rock bass tied up. Northeast Ontario, Saint Fletcher Lodge. Amazing accommodations. This lake is spectacular. The muskies shut us out this time, but man, I had such a good time learning from Taro.
I learned tons too, Jimmy.
We both learned.
I learned.
Make sure you're subscribed to his YouTube channel. He is one of a kind. And if you're on the water, wear your life jackets. And now we got an 18-hour drive home.
No big deal.
Taro's only got a 4-hour drive back to Toronto. He's got it easy.
Thank you, thank you. Love you all, but I love Jimmy the most. Sorry, no offense.